Hey, what's up everyone? Dave here with another exciting tutorial. And today I'm gonna do a wine glass in Blender. Okay, so if you're brand new to Blender, this will be a really easy way to follow along and kind of get you excited about some things. So let's go ahead and kind of dive right in. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and kind of hide the camera. Okay, and I'm gonna also select this cube and hit delete. Okay, excellent. Now you can see that I have what's called the 3D cursor at the center of the scene. That's what I'm going to be using to get started. So I'm going to go Shift A, and I can see that I have a menu here. And I'm going to kind of show you a secret menu that's kind of cool, because this is kind of what it is by default. And notice if I go to Mesh, I've got a few things here, but I feel like I want to get some secret tools. So I'm going to go to Edit, Preferences. And then in here, I'm going to click on Add-ons, and I'm going to type in Extra. Then I'm going to check both of these. And you can see that that's going to be extra mesh objects and extra curve objects. So what does that mean? If I go Shift A, now if I go to mesh, you can see that these secret things here are right here. And if I go to curve, there's actually extra objects here as well. Now, you don't need to download that. That should just be automatically in Blender. So it's just kind of a hidden thing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the single vert, add single vert. Okay. When I do that, I can see that it is actually at the center of the scene because that's where our 3D cursor was. And I'm going to go ahead and look at it from the front. So I'm going to press 1 on the number pad. And if I don't have a number pad, I can just click on this Y right here. And I can see that there's my single vert. So I'm going to make sure that I'm in edit mode. And I want to be in vertex mode. And I'm going to go here and I'm going to switch to extrude to cursor. That way I can take this vertex and I can just click. And you can see that it creates an extrusion to a new vertex. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and kind of draw a wine glass. And if I need to hold down Shift and middle mouse, I can kind of go like that. There we go. And if you picture that that's kind of the thickness of the glass, this is the stem of the glass and the base of the glass. Okay. Now when I'm done, I can hit, I can go here to object mode and I can see that that's my wine glass. If I wanted to edit this, I could go to my move tool and and go back to edit mode. And then I could kind of come in here. Whoa, I'm sorry. I'm going to get out of extrude by simply clicking on my move. And now I can come in here and I can kind of just move things around if necessary. It doesn't have to be perfect. If you wanted something to be straight, I could select like all of these. And then I could go to my scale, and then I could scale with a perpendicular. So if this is the line that I want to be straight, I go to the one kind of opposite, and you can see I can kind of scale it like that. And you can see here's an extreme. There we go. So that's kind of cool. Maybe scale this straight down here. Okay, excellent. That looks pretty good. So now if I hit middle mouse and I just kind of move around, that's what I have in the 3D viewport. And if I hit tab, or I could just go to object mode, I can see that this is it. Now, that doesn't quite look like a wine glass. It looks like we kind of traced a wine glass if it was just kind of a slice of it. But now let's go over here, and I want to go into the wrench, and under add modifier, I'm going to do a screw modifier. And voila, there we go. Very cool. I can see that what it did was it basically, I'm just going to undo that. It took this shape, and it's like it's on a pottery wheel. And what it did is it basically went all the way around, and then wherever it made its area going around, it added geometry there. So again, I just selected that and then went to screw, and now there we go. Now if I wanted to kind of like finalize this and kind of finish it and edit it further, if I'm in object mode, I go to the screw modifier and I can go right here and I can apply that. Now it's actually kind of, it doesn't know that the modifier was created or that it was needed. Then I could go right here and I can say wireframe, and now I could actually see the wireframe that was created. And again, I have an object that I could move it around and I can do whatever I want with it. It's no longer, has anything to do with how we originally started it. So hopefully that was cool. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments below. And like always, if you want to see more kind of tips and tricks, go ahead and make sure to subscribe for new videos every week. All right. Thanks for checking me out, and see you next time.